Jay Mason here with you again from beautiful Tupelo, Mississippi. So if you're new to cannabis or kind of skeptical about the medical value of it, Simpson Oil, or RSO, is just a fascinating place to start. So let's rewind back to the 1990s to Nova Scotia, Canada. And a gentleman by the name of Rick Simpson was working in a hospital and he had an accident. He accidentally inhaled some toxic asbestos fumes. He had a head injury, had a lot of dizziness, a lot of ringing in his ears, constant pain, and everything the doctors tried didn't work, and the side effects were worse than the symptoms. So Rick started doing some research and experimenting at home, and what he ended up with was a cannabis extract that was a tar-like substance, and he put it on some places of his skin that looked cancerous, and he had some great results. And he started sharing it with his friends, and some of them had good results. Some of them were very skeptical. So it at least opened the eyes to a lot of people to start looking at how cannabis can help people in different ways. So the way Rick made it is very similar to the way it's made today. So what you do is you start off with raw cannabis and you grind it. Then you soak it in typically pure grain alcohol. Doesn't need to soak long. And then the result is this watery kind of green mixture. People typically will refrigerate it for an hour or so. And then the most dangerous part about this is burning off those solvents. So a rice cooker or a double boiler is what is used. It's very important that it's done outside. And after a couple hours, you have the substance that is really thick. It's really sticky. It tastes kind of like a pine. It is not for flavor for sure. But what you get is you get a product that's very high in THC. And in a lot of the dispensaries now, I'm starting to see more with CBD or CBG, which is fantastic that they're using different strains now. It's full spectrum, so you get all the cannabinoids, all the terpenes for the entourage effect. And it's taken orally typically in very, very small amounts, and I'm talking the size of a grain of rice. So it is extremely important for beginners to only use, and I'm talking a very small amount. So typically lasts for about 4 to 8 hours. So it has a fairly long duration. So you really want to think of it like espresso, just one sip is all that you need. So, but Rick never patented the process. He wanted it to be freely available to everyone. And RSO was one of those products that, a lot of people talk about some very positive results they have from it. So if you haven't tried it, I encourage you to do so. But again, start very, very small. And thanks for joining. If you like this video, if you found it entertaining, educational, please hit the subscribe button if you're watching it on YouTube. And on Amazon, my new book, The Surprising Truth About Cannabis, is now available. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.